Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing sciatic and glute stretches. So we're going to start on the floor. So sciatic pain refers to back pain that travels down the lower back through the glute and usually down through one or both of your legs. And it occurs when there's pressure or damage to the sciatic nerve. So today we're going to be doing some stretches to help relieve that. So we're going to start on the floor. Both of our feet up. We're just going to hug both of our knees into our chest. Good. And we're just going to take a nice deep breath here in through the nose and out through the mouth. And just seeing what this sensation feels like for you. All right, and we're going to start to rock from side to side, just giving the lower back a little bit of a massage here. Good, and if two legs at once is too much for you, we could do one leg at a time. So one leg straight, one leg in, and bringing it in. You can see what that feels like for you. If this gives you a different sensation, just making note of how your body feels when you're stretching always. All of our bodies are different, so we're gonna react in different ways. So again, just bringing one knee in at a time. Good. And I'm gonna plant both of my feet down on the floor. Now there's a few different variations to this next stretch, which is called a figure 4 stretch. So I'm gonna cross one leg over. So I'm crossing my right leg over my left knee and making sure it doesn't surpass my ankle, so I don't wanna go all the way. I'm gonna push this knee down, grab my thigh through, flex both of my feet to support my knee joint, and hug it in towards my chest. Taking nice deep breaths as I do so. Especially if you have sciatic pain, this might be tugging a little bit for you. Good, and just taking a deep breath here. Good, you got it. And we're gonna switch out the leg here. So left ankle over right knee, flexing both of those feet, grabbing through and pulling it towards you, making sure that this knee is being pushed down as much as we can to try to get a stretch here. Good, and let's take another deep breath together. We go in through the nose and out through the mouth. And if you haven't followed or subscribed yet, please make sure you do so I can keep providing these videos for you guys. I love to hear your feedback, and you guys can tell me what kind of content you want to see next. All right, so we're gonna place both of our feet down on the floor. I'm gonna grab my right leg and bend it. I'm gonna grab where my thighs are, or you can grab up near your calf. Just don't grab behind the knee here. It's not very good. So I'm gonna grab behind my thigh here. So I'm gonna bend my knee and flex my foot, and I'm going to try to extend my knee all the way as much as I can, and let's try to point that foot as we do. All right, so we bend the knee and flex the foot, and we extend it and point it. Good, we're just flossing the nerve here. So we bend and flex and straighten and point. Let's do it 2 more times. So we go bend and flex and straighten and point. Good, I'm doing it 5 times on each leg, but you can do it as many times as you need to try to floss that nerve out. All right, let's take the left leg now. Again, grabbing behind the thigh or the calf, we bend and flex, and we're going to straighten the knee and try to point the foot. Again, we bend and flex, and we straighten and point. 3 more here. We go bend and flex, and straighten and point, bend and flex, and straighten and point. Last one here, we go bend and flex, and straighten and point. Good. Coming up, we're gonna flip over here, and we're gonna do my favorite stretches, all right, which is cat and cow. I think it helps with everything, but it's especially going to help the sensation or aching feeling that you feel in your lower back with sciatic and glute pain. So here we go. Hands right underneath our shoulders, knees right underneath our hips here. We're going to arc the back up. Our head and our tail are connected, so we want to make sure we arc them up at the same time. So we arc up. Good. Taking a deep breath in. And we're going to exhale, scoop the abs out, spread the shoulder blades apart, and tuck your tail underneath. Good. Taking another deep breath in, we go inhale. Arcing the back and exhale. Scooping out underneath. Let's take 2 more. We go inhale and exhale. And last one, we go inhale and exhale. Good. Right from there, you're going to push back into a child's pose. Reaching your arms out as far away from your shoulders as you can. All right, really stretching, feeling the stretch in your lower back here. And if you would like, you can kind of rock from side to side to get into those hips a little bit. Good. And we're gonna come through and lay down on our stomach. All right, so now that we're on our stomach, we're gonna place our hands right underneath our shoulders. Right from here, we're gonna tuck our elbows in, make sure they're not too wide, tuck them in, and we're going to lift up our chest. Lift up. Good, you're gonna feel it in your lower back here and release. So you might feel a lot of tension here. We need to build up strength in this lower back to try to relieve some of that back pain that you guys are feeling. So again, we're gonna take this, we're going to lift our chest up, just our upper body, lifting and lowering down. Let's take 2 more. We go inhale, we lift. Good, really feel it in your lower back, I know. And come down. Last time, we lift. Good, and lower. Push back into that child's pose. Rinse out your back. Good. Let's take a deep breath here. We go inhale and exhale. We're gonna weave the left arm underneath the right arm just to rinse. Good. Let's take a deep breath here as well. We go inhale and exhale. If you'd like to take it a step further, you could take your right arm and place it behind your back, but if that's too much, just keep it where it's at. And we'll take the other side. We take this right arm and we weave it underneath our left arm as we take a little twist here. And again, if you would like a deeper stretch, you could take that left arm and place it behind your back, but if not, keep it where it's at. Another deep breath. Good. And coming back up. Good. The last few stretches that I'm going to show you guys today, we're actually going to be using a stool. So you can use a stool, a chair, a bed, just like an elevated surface that you can sit on. So we're going to come on to our chair here. And like I said before, there's a few ways of doing the figure 4 stretch, but we're gonna do it on our chair. All right, this is one of my favorite stretches to relieve sciatic pain. All right, so we're gonna cross our right leg over our left, just like we did when we were laying down on our back. Flex that foot. We're gonna keep our back nice and straight if we can, and we're going to hinge over our hips just as far as we can. I know it doesn't look like I'm doing much right now, but if you keep that back nice and straight, you're gonna feel it all in your glute in the side here. All right, so again, just taking deep breaths as you do it. And coming back up. Good, relieve it a little bit, flex that foot, and now we're going to completely fall over ourselves and really get into that lower back kind of stretch here. So again, just taking a deep breath, we inhale and just try to release all of the tension and feel this stretch. You're gonna feel pinching, you're gonna feel a lot here, but I promise if you practice these, that pain is gonna slowly start to subside with practice and repetition. And coming back up, let's switch the legs. So now we go left leg over right knee. Flex the foot. We're gonna keep the back nice and straight as we just hinge over the hips, making sure we're not falling over. Keep it nice and straight and just breathe here for a moment. Feel that sensation in your glute, possibly down your leg and your IT band as well. Let's take a nice deep breath here. We go inhale and exhale. And come back up, release that. And flex it again. And now let's go all the way over. So we hinge over those hips and then let the upper body kind of fold and just relax here and see how far forward you can reach. And again, if this is hurting too much, please take a break. We know that sometimes sciatic pain is caused by injuries or herniated discs, so just be careful when you're doing these. Always talk to your doctor or your PT before doing certain stretches, because I don't know what your personal situation is. All right, and coming back up. Very good. All right, I have one more stretch for you today, and we're gonna be standing up. Sorry if my head is cut off for a brief second. All right, so we're gonna come and we're gonna place our stool or our seat, whatever, down. Let's place our right foot here, and we're gonna flex this right foot. All right, right from here, we're gonna take the same thing that we did over the stool, and we're just gonna hinge over our hips. You're gonna feel a pull in your hamstring here and up through your glute. All right, so just feeling that hamstring stretch here. And let's take a deep breath. We inhale and exhale and come back up. And you can do this as many times as you need. Take breaks in between, obviously, but let's do 3 little stretches on each leg. So here I am for the second one. Deep inhale and exhale and coming back up. One last time on this side. We go inhale and exhale and coming back up. Let's do the other leg now. So left leg, flex that foot. We hinge over the hips. We inhale and exhale. And just take a note of which leg you're feeling more of a pull as well. That's good information to have for yourself. We inhale and exhale. One last time, we hinge over those hips. We inhale and exhale. All right, placing that back where it is. All right, so please practice these and let me know in the comments what you guys think. If you have more suggestions on what I can do, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. It glows when you do that, and it helps provide me with resources and opportunities to give you guys more videos that you need and like. But besides that, thank you so much for watching. Stay healthy and stay stretching. Bye.